Honestly, I'm not sure if I should be mad or impressed. We have been told for years that a true console quality MMORPG on a phone was just impossible. Too much data, too much controls, too much to ask of a mobile device. But then this happened. Destiny Rising. And I'm not going to lie, it's got me asking some serious questions about the future of mobile gaming. I have put in the time and I'm ready to give you the full breakdown from the epic highs to the few minor lows. This is Jasper and make sure you are subscribed. Alright then, let's dive in. Now you might be thinking, another mobile MMO? Is it really worth the 14 gig download? And let me tell you, this isn't just a simple cash grab or a watered down version of the Dynasty universe. This is a full-fledged, no compromise experience on your phone, and I have got some personal takes to share. First, let's talk about the single most important thing, and this is where the game absolutely shines. The combat in this game is absolutely next level. It's fluid, it's fast, and it feels incredible. I have to shout out the variety here. You can pick from different characters and each one feels completely unique. For example, I have been running with my main character who is rocking a sword, and man, the skills you can pull off with it are just wild. But what really blew me away is the weapon variety. You can equip 2 weapons at a time, a primary and a secondary, and you can switch between them instantly just by tapping a dedicated button on the screen. It's so smooth. You can go from a close quarter sword fight to pulling out a shotgun or a sniper rifle in the blink of an eye. Plus, the game gives you the freedom to switch between a first-person and a third-person perspective on the fly. One tap and you are in first-person mode for the classic Dynasty feel, another tap and you are in TPS mode to get a better view of the battlefield. It's an incredibly smart design choice. Now, for one little grip I have, and it's a small one, but it did throw me off a bit at first. The sliding mechanic. To slide, you have to swipe down on the jump button. In the heat of combat, it felt a little clunky. I really think a separate slide button would have made a world of difference and felt more natural. But hey, that's a minor thing, especially when you consider how much control customization they have already given us. You can rearrange every button, which is awesome, and for all you controller players out there, yes, there is full external controller support. Big win right there. Now, this is probably the biggest public concern, and for good reason. A game with this next level of detail must be a performance nightmare, right? Well, I was ready to put it to the test. I'm rocking a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 with 12 gigs of RAM, and I cranked every single setting to the absolute max. And you know what? The game held up. I was constantly getting a stunning average of 90 FPS, even in crowded social hubs and intense combat zones. My phone wasn't overheating at all, and I didn't experience a single bug or graphical glitch in my entire walkthrough. For a game of this scale, it's not just good, it's exceptional.
Everything went well with the gunsmith?
Almost too well.
As expected.
Anyway, I have seen some reviews online mentioning minor stutters or frame rate drops, but my experience was incredibly smooth, which tells me the developers have done a great job of optimizing the game across a wide range of devices. The fact that my device wasn't furnished after an hour of play is a testament to the developers' hard work, right?
It was a close call. I couldn't hide my true power any longer. Hit them with a storm of arc bursts from my shield, pummeling them with unparalleled power.
Okay, that part I admit actually was really impressive. You should have seen it.
Now, the story is another pleasant surprise. Unlike some other mobile games that just give you a flimsy excuse to grind, Dynasty Rising has a genuinely compelling narrative. It's a brand new story set in an alternative timeline exploring dark age of the Dynasty universe. I think this is a genius move by the developers. It means a new player can jump in and feel like they are a part of something fresh, while a Destiny veteran gets to explore a rich, unexplored part of the lore. The campaign is so well paced that it feels like a true single-player journey with cool moments and deep history. The lore is already engaging and it makes you want to keep playing just to see what happens next. Now we have to talk about the elephant in the room: monetization. Public reviews and discussions online have a lot to say about this. Destiny Rising is a free-to-play game, and with that comes a gacha system for unlocking new characters and weapons, right? And let's be honest, gacha games are notorious for being pay to win. But here is the public consensus, and my take on it. For the early and mid-game content, Destiny Rising is surprisingly generous. You get enough free pulls and currency from just playing to enjoy the campaign and get a good roster of characters. You can absolutely enjoy the entire story without spending a single penny. However, many public reviews highlight that the monetization becomes more prevalent in the endgame. Things like leaderboards and top-tier PvE content might feel gated to free players, as paying players can speed up their progression and unlock the best gear faster. So while it's not a pay-to-win nightmare like some other titles, it's definitely a pay-for-convenience model. It's just something to be aware of if you plan to be at the very top of the leaderboards. So after days of grinding, exploring and testing, here is my final take. Destiny Rising is a genuine milestone in mobile gaming. The combat is incredible, the graphics are next level, and the performance is shockingly good for a game this size. The story is engaging, and the multiplayer content from cooperative strikes to competitive PvP is just robust. Yes, it's a 14GB download, which is a massive commitment, but if you have the space and you are looking for a mobile game that finally delivers on the promise of a true high-quality MMORPG experience, then this is it. It's not perfect, no game is, but it gets so much right that the small issues melt away. It's a game that respects both the Destiny legacy and its players. Well, have you tried it yet? What are your thoughts on the gacha system? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more reviews. See you in the next video.